That's Tom Waits, and in fact the title cut from his most recent album, Heart of Saturday Night. And before that, Diamonds on My Windshield, which is two really different kinds of songs. Listening to your music and listening to the things that you do. You do a lot of different kinds of things that... I'm surprised you didn't put any verbal stuff on either of these first two albums. I'm sure you were doing it then.
I was, but I guess I was thinking in terms of how palatable it would be, and I was also kind of in a quandary about how to do it.
Yeah.
A lot of verse, a lot of spare parts, a lot of improvisational sort of adventures that I'd written, and didn't really know how to do them at that time. Got a better idea now. Worked with a jazz quartet in the studio and did a live album in L.A. Just finished a couple of weeks ago, and so I'll be exploring more of that.
That's great. That's really is interesting. I would really like to hear. Do you write any kind of things like short stories or anything like that, or have you ever done anything like that? Because much of your writing seems to be, in that.
Yeah, I write some stories. Yeah, sure.
In that genre. Have you ever had anything published like that? Or?
I'm going to have something published in a music magazine called Putnam County. The title of the story is Putnam County. It'll be out sometime next month or something.
Oh, great. It would be interesting to read that, I tell you, because it's your music is very, very unique in the sense that I don't know. I can't put my finger on its uniqueness except the fact that it's very unique.
Well, what I'm more concerned about as far as storytelling and that sort of thing is that I think it has to be done in an oral tradition. Under the circumcision, it could be real prophylactic unless it remains in a nightclub and it's done in that fashion.
I know what you mean.
Otherwise, it ends up, you come out on, Blue Soul Press or something, end up in Chatterton's books next to the Los Feliz Theater. Nobody, but if as long as it stays in nightclubs, I think I've got a chance to continue with my stories and shit. So.
Do you think that's where like a lot of the entertainment? I mean, is that where you feel like the heart of like the entertainment industry is like on a level like that? I mean, it seems to be a lot more so than you get on a big concert stage, and it kind of gets lost.
Well, I've done big concerts. I'm not particularly that fascinated with huge concerts. There's something just kind of grotesque about 10,000 people getting together to watch anything. I always enjoyed playing in nightclubs. Seems like when you get above 5,000 people, especially on an afternoon concert, what you've got is you got a lot of dogs and a lot of kids and a lot of patchouli oil and frisbees and balloons and eating avocado and bean sprout sandwiches and drinking Boone's Farm, and it just gets a little disjointed. I prefer a nightclub where they have a bar with cleaning products, and I've always enjoyed nightclubs. I have played large concerts, though. I've done, well, let's see, I worked with Frank Zappa on the road for quite a while. I was his token opening act, and that was a very strange, bizarre cultural phenomenon that I became a part of. But I've been doing clubs by myself now for quite some time.
Oh, you're working in the good one, down there.
Yeah, I've been to this is the fourth time I've been there. It's always been real good for me.
That's a nice place.
Yeah.
A real nice place.
I'm out for 4 months, and I'll be home around Christmas. So this is kicking off at the top of the tour.
Do you get a chance to go around and hear other music, like when you're home? I imagine, do you get down to the Roxy or the Troubadour or any of those places?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I hang around Troubadour. And I guess if I'm not playing in a nightclub, usually trying to find one to hang out in.
Yeah, is that a good one to
Troubadour? Yeah, a lot of good stuff comes through the Troubadour. And I've kind of got a floating crap game going on down there. So there's several different reasons to become part of this scene down there.
I understand you're really into dice. You're really into...
Oh,
I've heard that. I could be wrong.
Well, you have any cash on you?
You wouldn't be interested in the amount, I'm sure. Very, very minimal.
No, you know, I'll roll you for chump change or pink slips. We do not accept Bank Americard, though.
That's what I was going to ask you. That was the next question.
But I'll roll you for your position here at the radio station if you like.
You don't know what you're getting yourself into.
There will be a crap game tonight at the cellar door after the club closes this evening. Lumovich bit the green Kubota last night, walked out of there talking to himself, lost $10, and I'd just like to tell Lumovich that if he shows his face down there tonight, I'll take him for everything he's worth. And I'll say that without fear of contradiction. There will be a small little intimate little crap game going on tonight. Yes.
All right, getting away from gambling for just a minute. I hate to play from it. Let me ask you, a lot of people, I mean, the Eagles have done your tune, Old 55.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we'll get back to gambling. Ian Matthews has done it. Would you ever do anybody else's music?
I'm doing Red Sovine's Big Joe and Phantom 309 on this upcoming album. Right now, I think most writers are faced with, well, I mean, if you're a merchandisable commodity and you're sticking your neck out as a writer, you feel a lot of the time, if you hear something you do enjoy, first thing you do is say, Christ, I wish I had written that.
Yeah.
And then you try to write something as good or better. In fact, that's what I do. I don't know. I'm not against doing anybody else's material, but I'm more concerned about writing myself at this point. So
you do a great job at it. Let's listen to Old 55. You brought your guitar. Would you do some things for us?
Yeah, I'll tell you a story.
All right. Sure. Let's listen to this. We'll be right back with some live music. This is Tom Waits.
Can we use this?